Journey from Kandy, blue skies, a lovely morning. Hopefully, we can be in Killinochchi in 6 hours. We passed through Katagasata. After passing the second bridge, we turned left onto Kandy-Mathale route. We then reached Akurana, a Moor settlement. It is a busy town and a trade center. The land here is a gift to the Moor people for the services rendered to the last king of Kandy. We then reached Mathale in about 45 minutes. We then passed Aluere and reached Dambulla in about an hour's time. We passed the famous golden Buddhist temple on the left-hand side with a giant statue of Lord Buddha and Dambulla cave temple. You should always stop at the marketplace to buy your fresh fruits and vegetables. Then we passed through Kakarava, a small town. Our next stop was in Anuradhapura. From there we drove to Vavuniya. Vavuniya seems to be a very busy, overcrowded town with a prominent clock tower as a landmark. You are stopped at Omantai for a security checkup. From there, the road is fairly straight up to Killinochchi, where we were heading. Town of Killinochchi district, northern province of Sri Lanka. Killinochchi is situated at the A9 road some 100 kilometers southeast of Jaffna. It was the administration center and the de facto capital of LTTE until 2nd January 2009. Today, it is a brand new city with a 2 traffic lane on each side on A9 road. In addition, on both sides of the road, there is a wide cycle track, reminds one of Amsterdam. People are very relaxed and seems to be very peaceful. We stayed at Hotel Cellar, very comfortable, air-conditioned. We slept well, and next morning we were to meet Sister Lourdes. How are you? Nice to meet you. Welcome. All the way from Wawani, isn't it?
Yes.
So, this is Sister Lourdes. She's going to take us to the Wadi. 25 kilometers we have to drive now, and it's going to take 1.5 hours. Let's go!
doctor.
Good
Good morning.
Nice to see you
Nice
this
to-
morning.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is this your house?
Yes, it's my
My God.
UK.
It's very romantic.
Yeah, very,
Wonderful.
very air conditioned.
Air conditioned.
Natural air conditioned.
Okay. Shall
Me
we?
and my Lord are there.
Nice one. Yeah, we'll take a shot later on.
Yeah.
Shall we sit down?
Yes, yes.
When did you get involved with the displaced people here?
Then when I made my first vows in 1969, I was sent for my nursing to India. Then when I came back, my provincial superior sister Pushpam told me to go and work in the slum area, the municipality workers. While I was working there, I found that they are not accepted in the school, and they were rejected because they are from the municipality workers. The other, the Jaffna caste system, they don't allow these kids to come, and they are spitting and ugly like hot. So I wanted a place to start from the daycare center to educate them. Then in the meantime, we had these 83 riots, and we came to Killinochchi to take care of the displaced people from Colombo. They came by ship, cut and chopped and everything.
Yeah, but what made you come here?
While I was working there, in Chunam, the police station, some youngsters were arrested and they bombed it. Somebody bombed it and many children was maimed. Without,
Which year was that?
I think 80, 79, 88, 82.
83 was the
83, yeah,
start of
after
the
that.
war.
After that. So these ladies from Anglican Mothers Fund went to Nora to ask for artificial linking center. So he asked, I know only one person, since I went with the multi-purpose hall to embassy. If you include that person, I will fund. Then that was me. Then they asked my superiors, at least keep for 6 months, sister, because otherwise they won't give the fund for this artificial linking. And
This is Jaffna.
Jaffna. And sister gave me to work with them for at least 6 months. 83.
Yeah.
We were asked to come here in Killinochchi to work because I was a nurse, to work in the camp. Yeah, this is a multi-purpose hall that we are putting up since we don't have enough space for the children for evening class. And also in the morning, some of the women or the school leavers will come for some livelihood project training like sewing and appadam making and other kind of food preserving, those candle making, making the flour or chili powder or anything in the morning. In the evening it will be used as a evening class.
So tell me about these people who are displaced. I suppose they came from up country, from the hill country where the tea properties are, and they got displaced because of the riots in 1970s, I think. So what made them come here? How did they come here into this jungle, one area, without food, without shelter, without water? But how did they settle down here?
Riots before that, 77, there were some internal conflicts from the Afghan side, Nahula, Kandy and other places, Nahula, Nahula. They were displaced and they came by bus. So everybody was coming one after the other. So first they were taken care of by the church and the Red Cross, their citizen committee. And these NGOs got together, formed a citizen committee, and they took care of them by giving the temporary shed. And then slowly they cut this jungle area and they took it up. Parishes of these areas, Anglican, Methodist and everybody, they took care, even the NGOs, local NGOs, took a few families and settled down in different places like Kambapuram. They brought them to cut the jungle area and place a small hut like this, and then later on the local NGOs or the international NGOs with their housing scheme for them. තාත්තේ ආයිලා ළමයි දෙන්නකට එක ළමයෙකුට වයස 9යි. එක්කෙනෙකුට 7යි. අරගෙන ආපුවම ඒ ළමයි දෙන්න නැති වුණා. නැති වෙලා මාස දෙකක් අපි හැමතැනම හෙව්වා. හොයලා බලනකොට ඵලයේ හිටියා කට්ටියත් එක්ක. ඒකට පස්සේ මේ අක්‍රයන් ඉස්කෝලේ මේ මහ විද්‍යාලේ ඔය ගෙනල්ලා ළමයි දෙන්න ඒ ඉන්න අර එම්බි ආනන්ද සංගරි එම්බි ගෙනල්ලා අපිට හරියට රෑ 12ට මටයි මේ මිනිහයාටයි ගෙනල්ලා බාර දුන්නා. ඒකට පස්සේ මං ගිහිල්ලා තමයි හොයාගෙන ආවේ. මාස දෙකක් මාසෙයි දවස් 28ට ගියා ළමයි දෙන්න නැහැ කියලා. ඒකට පස්සේ ළමයි දෙන්නත් අරගෙන තිබිච්ච බූද සේරම බඩු මුට්ටු සේරම අරගෙන ඒ අනුරාධපුරේ කට්ටිය අපි ඇඳුම් පිටින් තමයි ආවේ. එළුවෝ හරක් කුකුළු තිබිච්ච දේපොළ සේරම ඒගොල්ලන් ගත්තා. අරගෙන සල්ලි මුදල් සේරම අරගෙන තමයි අපි ඇඳපු වස්ත්‍රෙ පිටින් තමයි අපි ආවේ. දවස් 3ක් වතුරක් නැතුව කැලේ ඉඳලා අර කැලේ තියෙනවා තුලසි කියලා ලොකු කොළ. ඒක අරගෙන පොඩි කරලා තමයි දිවට මේවා කරන්න ගියේ.
මෙහාට ආවේ කොයි දවස්වලද?
අංග උපවද්දද කිය?
මේ ආපු කතන්දරේ කියන්න වෙන තැන් කතන්දර ඕනේ නැහැ.
ඒ මේ
සිස්ටර් එක ඉන්නකොට කතන්දරේ කියන්නේ මොකද?
මං 83 මේ ආවා. 83 ඇවිල්ලා මේ වාගේ තමයි කලබලේ. ඇවිල්ලා හිටන් අර අපේ පිලිප් ෆාදර් ඉන්නේ 4th mile post. එයා ළඟ ඇවිල්ලා අපිට පොඩි ගෙයක් හදලා දුන්නා. දීලා කෑම ආරම්භව දුන්නා. දීලා කීවා මේ වතුර නෑ කෑම මොනවත් නෑ වැඩ පොළ නෑ කියලා කියපුවම පස්සේ අපි බැලුවා ඉතින් මොනා කරන්නද කියලා අපේ GS ඉන්නේ සබරත්න GS බැලුවා පවුල් 33ක් මෙහාට ගෙන්නේවා ආනමුළුන්දාන් එකට ගෙන්නලා කැලේ කපලා තමයි ජීවත් වුනේ. ඒකට පස්සේ ගම් වතුර එනවා කියලා තමයි මේ පොළවට ආවේ. Latest settlement was after the war. Yeah. Still they find it very difficult because they live in daily wages. Especially these tea plantation people, they know how to do they know how to do the agriculture and this paddy field and then. And slowly they learn. And that's why we also wanted to keep this women in their household, this organic farming.
Sister, is this your bed?
Yes.
Yes. And this is a little hut. This is only space we have inside.
Yes.
And you live here.
Yeah.
Wonderful life.
I like it because people can come and approach me very well because they are also. I'm also in their same level.
Yeah.
It's easy for them.
You can relate to people when you live like this.
Yeah.
If you live in a mansion, they will not be with you.
The Lord also Jesus went about doing good in his own little way. These are the things that I collected for my babies in the village.
Right.
So some people from Australia and Canada they have sent this item to give it to the children.
Yeah.
So some people, the ladies borrow saris from the next door to go to the town area or to the hospital.
Ah, right.
Because their daily wages for their food is enough.
Yeah.
So they are not afford to buy clothes.
Yeah.
These are the nuns who educated and left the island when the government asked them to leave. She was our principal, Sister Josephine Tyron.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah, she's my boarding mistress, Sister Bridget.
So this is a Holy Family convent in Jaffna.
Yes.
Which year was that?
Maybe 70,
In the 70s.
yeah.
This is a rice milling center organized by the efforts of the sister to provide employment for many displaced people to make a living. Coconut oil extraction unit in operation is capable of producing at best about 5 liters from copra cured from a small crops of coconut on a small property. The punek is used for cattle and poultry food on the farm.
My sister's husband, friends, they donated 10 acres of paddy field so that we can do something in the paddy field and bring
That's
the
near.
yeah nearby. They can where the water tank is there, so we can continue the work of the mill grinding, as well as International Medical Health Organization has given us a tractor to help in plowing the 10-acre land, as well as transport these items.
Yeah. So do you get sufficient paddy or rice
Yeah,
from the 10
from
acres
the
to
time-
feed all these people?
Yeah. If the rainfall is okay and if we have water in the ponds, it will be okay to have the rotation of the Mahajala and the other season. But this from last year since we started this, the rainfall was very short.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
I was told that you have a solar powered irrigation system
Yeah.
donated by somebody, cost about 340,000
Yeah.
rupees.
Yes.
And can you just tell us about that?
Yeah, because our wells are very deep, and we had to use the pump, and this diesel kerosene is expensive at some time in the beginning when we came. So the solar system is very good for this. We have the sunlight, very high heat, so it helps us without any self-suction and irrigating the land without wasting the water. We have the drop irrigation, drip irrigation that prevents water wastage, and we were able to do the cultivation.
So another question, now that I've got information from you what your involved here, now I'm going to prepare a documentary, a film, and show it to the audience in Australia. Now, what do you want those people who watch this program? What sort of help do you want from them?
This younger generation to be educated. We have lost many youngsters in the battle and this war. So we want to educate it, and we don't have enough teachers. So we get some teachers from the town area, paying a little salary, and to get them read and write it. There are some children very intelligent, but they don't have a support class to come up. If they want to go to Killinochchi, they have to pay 120 rupees per day for bus, and they are not afford to. And when they have no father or no mother, it's very difficult on their part. So we have started an evening class support and support class. So we want to extend the capacity of the space for the this is the exhibition that we have, our OL A-level students who have dropped out, who have been trained in sewing and handwork, and their teacher is a long-term trainee for this sewing center, and makeup and icing and cake icing and everything. So these children, for last 3 months they came for the training, and 3 more months is finished. So they have done this handwork on the hour. In the evening, about 2 hours they come and learn. They are interested, and we want to make a group of people to do the sewing center and put out to sale. the village, the necessary items like inner garments and
Right.
skirts and blouses that will be sold here. Instead of they going and buying to the Killinochchi town. Games that you and I would sometimes play, and looking back I think about what might have been, but in my heart I know it's just a childhood dream. Building castles on the sand, we ran together hand in hand. This is the Kurunda cinnamon plantation, where we want to do a sustainability project for the livelihood of the women who have lost their breadwinners in this village. About 107 families. Out of it, about 70 women are enrolled as a group, and we are trying to give a livelihood project. Now, last 9 months, this has come up to this, and in 1 year, when the shoots gets mature, we will start training the women to process the cinnamon to be as a livelihood project for them in Anailvilanthan. This night I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. This prayer I still remember, though it's been so many years. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. These words would bring me.
Most displaced people in the Wani are still living in huts made from tarpaulin issued by the United Nations. Others live in huts made of bamboo and thatched roofs with kajan. They have no utensils to cook their food, no proper clothing. Houses are being constructed in the Mullaitivu district by NGOs, Catholic Church, Indians, and Sri Lankan governments. In this one area west of Killinochchi, you hardly see a brick house with tiles on the roof. Water is scarce and they have no facilities to collect rainwater. The wells are deep and drawing water could be a problem. No proper sanitation, no employment. Children are educated under trees as most school buildings cannot accommodate all children. The story we depict is a sad one. The displaced people still living under difficult conditions with no proper food and clothing. In this camp run by the Sister Lourdes, they are self-sufficient. The rest of the people are starving without food.
I pray the Lord my soul to take. These words would bring me comfort and would drive away my fears. Childhood memories of happy days gone by, of games that you and I would sometimes play, and looking back I think about what might have been, but in my heart I know it's just a childhood dream. Building castles on the sand, we ran together hand in hand, and everything we used to do together. This prayer I still remember, though it's been
die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. These words would bring me comfort and would drive away my fears. Childhood memories of happy days gone by, of games that you and I would sometimes